a big part of the story is that, okay, I let this big thing go called Delirious, but what I've discovered is, you know, the joy of making music again.
For you.
You know, we recorded it at the end of the house, got some guys from the local church involved, and so yeah, it was that moment of, wow, I'm going to put some music out and everyone's going to hear this.
And bring me out alive.
There's definitely a little bit more like fragility in the songs, a bit more vulnerability. I think you can hear that.
Back to the start.
I think they've come out of this period of transition, of starting in a, okay God, what am I going to do? And feeling much more dependent on Him. I think these songs hopefully are talking about some of the stuff that as a church we should be moving into, or that we should be discovering again. You know, when you read about King David dancing with abandon through the streets, you know, you think, well, we don't really do that anymore. It feels like the church has forgotten how to dance. But I think there's an element to that now that we've got to rediscover that freedom, because free people are free.
You'll never stop loving us, no matter how far.
That really is worship, isn't it? It's the community coming together. We're going to tell God how amazing He is with everything that we've got. And I suppose my dream is still that where we are, we make this incredible sound. And that people down the road hear the sound of it and are drawn to it and come in and go, my goodness. I never knew that God was alive, let alone that He's interested in me. I think, you know, one person on their own can do great things, but a generation together can do extraordinary things. And the freer we are, the more we reflect the glory of God. The doorway into that is worship. We can't just keep doing church within the four walls of what we know. We've got to bust it down, you know, we've got to break it down. This thing should have no walls, no boundaries. I was really inspired through this whole time about the story of the prodigal son, and just amazed again at how much he blew it, you know, how this kid runs off with all the inheritance. He just totally ruins his life, spends his dad's money. If that happened to me, would I be so welcoming? But I think you would. You're just like, it doesn't matter whatever you've done. I don't care. Right now, you're with me. You know, you're standing with me, you're my kid, and I love you. And that is what God's like with us. For all of us, it doesn't matter where we've come from, what we've done, you know, we are invited. And that's the message of God's great dance floor, is that anybody's invited.